What's up, guys? Okay, I was going to do a couple of shout outs here, but I'm going to wait until my next video, guys, to do that, because this video is not going to be up for very long, and after you see it, you'll know why. I got a good friend of mine. I've known him for several years, and he's not here on YouTube. He does not have a YouTube channel, but he does watch our channels, and he watches our videos, and he reads our comments and stuff, and so he knows who we all are. So he follows all of our channels. So that's key here, so pay attention. But anyway, as a friend, I mean, you know, friends get together, you make side bets on stuff. Well, I bet the Saints will win, or I bet the Cowboys will win, or whatever. Okay, you win, you lose, you buy the beer, or you buy the pizza, or the soda, whatever. Well, I'm not a gambling man. I don't gamble, but I do. You know, you make those little side bets with your buddies. A couple of weeks ago, something was coming up, and we had another bet going, and it was a heck of a good bet. And every one of you gun guys, all of us in the gun community here, all of y'all would have took this one. If I won the bet, I was going to get 5 boxes of my choice ammo, okay, that could be bought locally, up to 100 rounds a box. So, you know, 100, you know, potentially 500 rounds of 45, or 40, or 9, or mixed matched, and whatever. 5 boxes. And remember, 5 is key here. So pay attention to that too. So if I won, that's what I was going to get. That's a chance right there. I mean, I couldn't pass that up. But if I lost, I had to do a 5-minute video on whatever subject he wanted. But now I did get some stipulations put in there. I told him, I said, now Jason, I am a gun channel, you know that. I said, I'm not going to do anything tasteless. I'm not going to do anything, you know, really subversive or anything. So I'm not going to do anything gross. You said, you know, that's got to be at least gun-esque in what I do. And he said, yeah, I know. No, I got it covered. I got it covered. It'll have a gun feel to it, something similar. I was like, okay. You don't see 5 freaking boxes of ammo out here anywhere, do you? I lost the bet. So now I've got to do I cannot believe I'm freaking going to do this on my channel. But hey, you know what? I'm an honorable man. I'm stepping up. I'm gonna hold up. I'm gonna do I lost, so I'm gonna do the bet. I've got a fill strip of freaking Twinkie. Now, Bill, I know you're already starting to drool like Pavlov's dog, so just get some paper towels ready. So I have for 5 minutes got to talk about how to fill strip a Twinkie, and all this I've led up to don't count as the 5 minutes. So here we go. This is going to be interesting. And Jason, payback's a bitch, buddy. It's coming. So enjoy this one while you can. And I have to leave this video up for 24 hours after it goes public. So, alright, let's get started. Alright, before we can fill strip a Twinkie, you got to get a few things ready and get everything prepared. So, first thing you're going to need, you're going to need a plate. You don't want to do it on your surface anywhere without any kind of protection, because it can get a little bit messy. So you're going to need a plate. And then you're going to need a cutting utensil. Now, you know, a good knife. Now, this isn't a great knife. This is actually an El Cheapo serrated steak knife, but it'll work really good because the little serrades will cut along the Twinkie, and you know, it'll be good. So it'll be a good cut for the Twinkie, and you need a good even cut because you don't want to damage the Twinkie. Okay. And the next thing you need, you got to go out. You got to get yourself a Twinkie. Now, most of the Twinkies that you get, at least the safe ones, are going to be wrapped. Bear with me, guys. This is part of the bet. I got to say some of this stuff. So you're going to have a wrapped Twinkie. Okay. Now, before you can fill strip your Twinkie, you have to get your wrapper off. I'm not going to go any further with that. So, you can unwrap your Twinkie any way you want. Kind of tear it down, and you're going to discard your Twinkie, which will be your Twinkie wrapper, which will probably, since it's used, will be a little sticky. Jason, you're going to pay for this one, buddy. Now that you got your Twinkie exposed, you're going to use your knife here. Now there's a couple different methods you can use to fill strip in your Twinkie. You can do the top method, which is okay really, I guess, because it'll allow you to see down into the Twinkie pretty good, but it doesn't offer you a lot of detail. And or you can use the side fill strip, okay? And we're not really even going to talk about the bottom fill strip, because the bottom, you got your three holes, not three holes, and they're kind of like the three shells on Demolition Man, probably, if you remember that movie. So we're not going to talk about the bottom strip, but we're going to do the side strip method, okay? And so the best way to do it is get your cutting utensil, and you want to start at either end first, and you're going to cut in about a 1/2 inch, okay? And then you're going to stop. You want to make sure that you're at least halfway down, maybe just a little bit lower than halfway, because if you're up too close to the top, you won't get a lot of your cream cavity to show up in your detail. Told you guys I got to say some of this crap, bear with me. Alright, so once you have your initial cut here, and remember you've got to go all the way through on both sides there, you're going to start on one side and just kind of go down and gingerly use like a saw method and come about halfway through the Twinkie. You're not going to want to go all the way through, but go about halfway through the Twinkie. And then on the other end, again, you're going to go all the way across the end. And so you're going to have complete cut ends. Now, at this time, you want to really resist just ripping the Twinkie open, because it'll be messy. You'll damage the Twinkie. You don't want to do that. So what you're going to do, and because you made the cuts on both ends that went all the way through, gives you a starting point. You're going to start cutting down the other side. Now at this point, you may be asking yourself, how come you don't just stick the knife in and go down one complete path? Well, there's a good reason for that. I got to make this video last 5 minutes. It's kind of hard to do. We're almost done. So that's why. Now that we're through all of the Twinkie, you can pull your Twinkie apart. Okay, and now you can see down into your Twinkie. You've got your cream cavities showing pretty good, and all of that. So you can see how it all got in there, and you can see the nice cuts here around the Twinkie itself. There's not really any a little damage here, not too bad though. I didn't get all the way through here, but I was able to get most of it, and it did pretty good. So we were able to get, so you can see the detail of the Twinkie. You can see the detail pretty good, and you can see your cream shot cavities there. And anyway, so that's basically your fill strip of your basic fill strip of the Twinkie. Now you've got two different choices. If you want to consume the Twinkie, you can either consume it like this, or else you can put it back together like such. And your Twinkie will be a little sticky at this point, so it'll hold together if you want to go ahead and consume it. So bottom line is, you can either take the tram to the top of the island, or you can ride this. It is the same price. And that's basically your fill strip of the Twinkie. Jason, payback is a bitch. Guys, enjoy this one, because it's coming down in 24 hours. That's all I got. I'm done. Later.